Welcome back, everybody. My name is Joe, and this is Work Hard RC. Today, we're going to be doing an unboxing and a test run of the brand new Losi LMT Mini Megalodon. All right, so let's get started on the unboxing of the Losi LMT Mini Megalodon. Now, I picked this up from Main Hobbies. If you guys want to pick one up yourself, check out the links in the bottom. You guys can grab one of these. Main Hobbies has great customer service, a wide variety of upgrades, and RC cars. As you can see, a lot of mine come from Main. So go ahead and check those out if you guys want to pick one of these up. So price point on this is $279.99. Now, we'll talk more about that price point as we go along as far as the value and if it's worth it. But again, when I first saw this announced, it's something I wanted to get my hands on just because I am a fan of Monster Jam. I am a fan of monster trucks. If you guys haven't seen my video already of the Traxxas Bigfoot, the Bigfoot 8, I do have a video that you guys can watch. I love that monster truck just because of the fact of the nostalgia of it. And this one, when I saw it, it was pretty cool. And my girls do love sharks and sea life in general, so they'll be excited to see this. I'll probably invite my daughter out here in a little bit and let her give her first impressions of it, but we'll do that in a little while. But let's go ahead and get this opened up, check it out, and see what it's all about. All right, so this is the box you see, nice cardboard box that it comes packaged in. Now this one was doubly protected because it did come inside of another box that a Main shipped it in. And then this is the box that came directly from Losi. So let's get this opened up. Take a look at this little beast here. Nice little carry handle there. If you guys are familiar with Losi or Axial, you'll know that you do have a window here to peek at the truck right there. So there it is, the Megalodon by Losi. Pretty cool looking truck. On the box, you can see the back. Shows you a picture of the Megalodon. You do have a clear film to see through it, but kind of shows you some stats as far as what it's made out of, the rubber for the tail, the wheelie bar, the motor, and then it is from Horizon Hobbies. So check that out. And on the side, you get some more information about the Megalodon. Also tells you some history about it. And then on this side, you see here that it is ready to run, and it shows you that it comes with the controller, the LiPo, the charger, and the batteries for the controller as well. So pretty cool that it comes with all that. It truly is ready to run. So just know that everything that you need to operate is inside of the box. So this is QC Pass. You see all the sticker there. Let's go ahead and get the box opened up so we can take this thing out. Now this is fully licensed by Monster Jam, which is a nice feature. Now this isn't something that you see ordinarily out in the market in the sense of the quality and being for, I guess, like a hobbyist, because this is, you know, it could be for kids, definitely for adults to have fun as well. But we're at Target the other day. My kids saw, and so did my wife, the Megalodon they had there, and she was like, "Oh, isn't that like what you're getting?" And I'm like, "No, it is nothing like that." So definitely quality difference in that is a lot better. So we will have to cut these off. We'll grab something to cut those off with. And on the bottom of the box, we have the controller. Check out that out there. Looks like we have the charger bag with some contents in there. We'll take a look at that right now. All right, so nice cardboard box. It does have zip ties on the bottom, so let's get those cut off and get this out before we look into everything else. So we have our little snippers here. Cut that off there. And there. And now we release this little beast from the box. There it is. Let's take a quick look at what else it comes with in the box. So of course we have the Spectrum controller. This is the SLT2. And again, there are batteries for this inside of the bag, which will get opened up here. It does have different controls like throttle control, which is pretty cool for me. I'll probably be running it at 100%. We'll see how it goes. But it can also run it at 50% if I'm going to let my kids drive it. So that's a pretty cool feature. I know this is on other models that use this controller, but just for this particular one, that is nice to have if you want to run it for yourself, you're an adult, or if you want to run it with your kids and let them have some fun. 50% option there for the throttle is a pretty awesome feature. So just know that. You can also do one-handed controls, and the trigger is very easy to get to. So very nice feeling. That's the controller there. You do have your charger. This is a USB charger, and it does have USB-C connectors. So that connection there is pretty nice. I do have mostly USB connectors or chargers anyways, so that's a nice feature there. Let's get this bag opened up here. See what this has inside. They do use up all the space in this bag for everything that's in there, so not too much space to cut. Looks like we have an adapter for the battery. Now it does come with a LiPo battery. It is a 2S battery, but that's the connector there if you want to change that up there. It does come with a nice sticker. Batteries for the controller. You have your Horizon Hobby QR code. So that's nice there. Tells you more about the vehicle there. And then you have here your connector guide. Kind of shows you how all the connections work on that. You have your T-wrench there. You have this bypass connector. And then you have a flyer here with some of the aluminum options. We'll come back to this in a little bit because I do want to get some upgrades for the LMT, and we'll check out some of those as well. And then you have your instruction manual. And again, licensed by Monster Jam. Pretty straightforward. You guys want to take a look at that. It does give you some information about the shocks. These are oil-filled shocks, and we'll take a closer look at those here in a little bit. But there you go. Now, for the Megalodon. At first glance, holding it in my hand, it is pretty solid. And that body is beautiful. We'll go ahead and take this apart so you guys can check it out a little bit closer. Alright, so in order to take the body off, you do have 4 clips on the bottom. You simply just turn these to the side. You can do that to all 4. You have 2 on the side, 1 in the front, and then 1 in the back. And then once you remove those, the body does come off very easily. And there it is. Very detailed body. This is plastic. Looks like it's molded. Not Lexan like some of the other models that are out there. Everything's molded from the teeth. Nice paint on the eyes. And you can even see some different texture and some paint. Let me see how it is here. Yeah, so those are decals there. But it looks like there is some texture and some detail in the painting. So I'm not sure if you can see that in the video. You kind of see some white there. So that's pretty cool. Now the gills are stickers as well. And the eyes look like they are painted. Or they might be a solid black piece with a painted white eyeball there. But either way, pretty cool detail. Nostrils are painted as well. Very solid, not very much flex to it. You can peek through the windows. There's no lens or plastic there. And on the inside, you can see a driver. Take a peek at him there. And the front window is clear, but it is tinted. So it is see-through. And the fins on the side are rubberized. Same for the top. The smaller ones in the back, and then the tail is rubberized. Or just rubber, not rubberized. And it looks like on the bottom, you have your roll cage. Good setup for a body that's already pretty solid. And it does go open to the tail. I just noticed that right now as I was looking in there. That does actually tilt upwards into the tail. So you have some support in that tail as well from that roll cage. So that's pretty cool. So this is a solid axle 4-wheel drive. If you guys are familiar with the LMT, you'll notice a lot of similarities between it and the others. It does have the realistic BKT tires with the rims that are black. I believe those are painted on the outside. You do have the aluminum powder coated chassis that is metal there, and this is powder coated in black as opposed to the others. I believe they're blue, or they might be green. I have to double check. It does have metal front and rear differentials, a metal driveline, which is pretty cool. You don't have to upgrade that. It does have aluminum links. Now these are beefed up from the older model, so they're a bit thicker. All the links are upgraded on this model. It does have these suspension sway bars. And the shocks are threaded and oil filled. Now I did mention earlier that in the Flyer it has aluminum upgrade parts that you can put on here. Now there are other brands, I believe, that make the shocks. I had to double check, but the TLR tuned shocks are ones that I will order. I'll do a video on that just because something I want to upgrade. It will be a good upgrade, and also it'll look very nice, accented with the links on the bottom. So I think that'll look pretty cool, and I'll get those here in the future. We'll put those on there. But pretty nice suspension for a monster truck. Now I wouldn't expect this to be to do too well on turns because it is a monster truck, but for what it is, it seems like they're going to do very well for getting it up in the air. Landing should do very good, and we'll take that out and test it out in here a little bit. So it does come with a 2S LiPo. It is held on by these elastic pieces here. And that is a 810 2S LiPo battery by Spectrum. And that sits right on the top towards the middle of the chassis. And from the front, you can see here that it has the, let me see here. Well, here you can see the servo, and you can see the servo arm. It does look pretty beefy. Very nice setup there. This is the SX108 micro digital servo. And then coming just around, you see the gearbox here on the side. It is four-wheel drive. You see some accents here from the exhaust, kind of make it look like a motor here on the side. And then the actual motor you'll see here from this side. And this motor is the 25T380 brushed motor. And then just above that, you'll see the ESC. Move some of these wires around here. And that's the Spectrum 25A 2-in-1 receiver and ESC. As we come further back, you do see the wheelie bar and some more details in the back. Again, pretty cool details for being a monster truck. I do like those little exhausts. We might paint those silver to kind of give it a different look instead of black. We'll see how they come off, or if they are detachable. If not, we'll figure that out. I believe they are. Let's see here. Looks like there's a screw on the inside. We can take the exhaust off and get those painted. Again, not necessary, but I think it'll look pretty cool. This does have full ball bearings. And again, that wheelie bar right there will be nice as we're popping wheelies out. See a little fuel cell there in the back, but pretty detailed for a small little package. Now the price points on this, as of right now, I believe are $279.99. That's from Losi directly. And from the package and from the technology that's in here, it does look like it's valuable in that sense. Now I know I think I've said this in other videos, but some folks complain about pricing, but they say that without taking into account, the tech that goes into something like this. So from the links to the wheels to the servo, the motor, all of this put together, something like that compared to, say, something you see like at a kiosk at the mall, and those sometimes sell for like $70, $80, $90. I've seen some even go for like $150, and there's folks out there paying that money for it when they could have spent a little bit more and got one of these. So just keep that in mind before you, consider like bashing some companies that are charging a certain price. I want to say for the price point, $279.99 is a great price. I mean, just as or for comparison, if you guys compare this to the Traxxas monster truck, just by size and, you know, visuals, looking at it directly, you can already see that the $100 more you would spend for the Losi as opposed to the Traxxas. I believe this one sells for about 180, 190. I'd have to check, don't necessarily quote me on that, but you can see the difference already, even from the size of the motor from the Traxxas monster truck to the size of this motor here. Now this one I can pop a wheelie if I reverse it. This one I should be able to pop a wheelie from what I've seen from a stand. So something to keep in mind if you're considering price and what you can get from another brand compared to a Losi. This isn't going to have too much competition in the way of its technology, what it can do, and what it has as far as value and upgrades. So keep that in mind as you're shopping around. And then of course, what makes this cool is the Megalodon body. So we're going to throw this back on. We're going to get this battery charged up. We're going to take it out. We're going to do some jumps with it. I'm going to let my daughter drive it and see what she thinks. I hope that you guys enjoy her little spiel. She is very excited that we have a YouTube channel, and she is inspired to help me. So it's going to be her first introduction, and I think that that she will do well. So let's get this charged up. Let's take this guy out, and let's see what it can do. Remember, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that now. And also, if you're in the market or if you do want to purchase one of these, we do have links on the bottom. Check those out. You guys can grab one of these awesome monster trucks. Let's go ahead and take it out. All right, so we're at our location to do our test run of the Megalodon, and Megalodon, I've been saying it back and forth, so it's a Megalodon. We're out on location. We're going to be doing a first run and a test run. Now, I did say in the video earlier that I was going to see if my daughter can do her first impression in our studio, and I didn't get a chance to have her in the studio, so she's here. She's going to be doing her first impression of the Megalodon, and her name is Saya. Saya, what are you going to be doing today?
I'm seeing the new car.
You excited? All right. So I'm going to grab the camera so we can unveil it for her and give her a first impression. And then she's going to let us know what she thinks and what she thinks of the build, what it looks like, and what her thoughts are on the new RC car. So 1 second, let's grab the camera so we can get a good view of her first impression of the Megalodon. All right, so you see here we have our ramp, we have some camera set up, we have a little bit of a course, so we'll see how that goes. And then we have Saya there, gonna get her first impression of the Megalodon. Move this controller, you see we have it set up for our camera. All right, Saya, come a little bit closer on this side, right there. All right, I'm gonna uncover it, okay? Let's take a look. Here, you can hold on to this, okay?
Okay.
It's like a microphone. Put it up to your face.
Okay.
The other way.
Oh.
It's your microphone.
Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
Okay, good.
All right. Let's uncover the Megalodon. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yes.
It's uncovering now. Wow. What do you think?
It looks cool. It looks
Come take a closer look.
It looks so beautiful. It does look like a shark. Oh, I see a human in there.
You see a human in there? What else?
And it's a shark. Wow.
Does it look like fun?
Yes.
What else do you see about it?
It also has teeth.
How do the teeth look?
They look so good.
What else do you see?
I also see the fins and
Touch it.
it looks so, it feels good.
What about the tires?
The tires are good. Do. But it fit.
BKT tires, you're right. All right, ready to take it for a drive?
Yes.
Jumping on the ramp?
Yes.
All right, let's get it going.
Okay.
All right, let's see what it can do on the ramp. Put the speed behind it. Oh, it lands it. Perfect. Oh, almost hit the camera there.
Oh no.
Taking up the ramp again. Does land those perfectly. See if I get a side view of it. Nice. All right, let's try that again. Take a little bit of further back. See if we can catch some speed. Get that ramp. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's try that again. See if we can catch it full throttle again. Full throttle, keeping it straight, keeping it straight. Oh, perfect. What do you think, girl?
Good.
All right, let's try one more and then we'll get to our other obstacles here. Takes the ramp very good. Lands them with ease. Let's get closer to our obstacles we have here. So we got set up. That worked out decent. Try that again. Steering on this is really good. Shock's also very good. It goes over those bumps with ease. Now, I haven't taken a sharp turn with it yet. I imagine it'll flip over, but we'll try that here in a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty mean coming at you. Saw that fin flip in there. Looks like it's still intact. So what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool and pretty fancy.
Fancy. All right, you want to drive it?
Yeah.
All right, let's turn this around. Put it in your hand. Hold on. Put it in this hand here. There, hold it in this hand. Hold it in this hand. This hand you're gonna put here. You're gonna steer it. Pull the trigger right here. Ready? Pull it. Turn. Turn the other way. Oh, it's a little stuck. Turn it. Turn it. Other way. Turn it the other way. There you go. Turn it this way. Left. Left. All right. Oh, right there. Give it gas, gas, gas. Whoa.
They're good.
You did good. All right, straight. Turn the other way. Straight. Turn left. Straight. Straight. Gas. Oh, cool. Okay, turn it straight, straight, straight. No, straight, straight. Okay, reverse. Now turn left. Straight, straight, straight. Right there. Let's make a U-turn. Turn left. Okay, straight, straight, straight. Gas, gas. Whoa, whoa! We landed it. All right, that was cool. All right, Let's move the camera around, see if we get some cool tricks. All right, let's take it on the ramp, see what it can do on the ramp. Side view from the ramp, see if we can hit it head on. I know we're running out of battery to a certain extent, but let's see how much we can get out of it. Nice air time there. See if we hit a little more speed. Actually, we got some bumps here. Let's messing with our jump here. Take care of that. See if we get some more air with that, get some more speed. This thing is pretty quick. I think it's rated about 15 miles an hour in full throttle, which I think we're riding at 75%. Let's put it at 100. Oh! Well, I guess 100 made a difference. Forgot I set it down a little bit because I knew my daughter was going to drive it for a while. All right, let's try this again. Oh, right on its nose. Pretty nice. A couple more of these. Nice, perfect landing. Those jumps and lands pretty good for being such a small little truck. Again, I haven't cornered it very sharp, but does get out of corners fairly quickly. Nice, another good jump there. Full throttle on the turn. Still doing well. See if we can get some donuts here. Whew, doesn't want to tip. It's not too shabby there. Kind of surprising. Might as well keep it going. Full throttle. And we're officially out of battery. That lasted a solid about 20 or so minutes, 25 minutes. Pretty cool. Don't look like we got it too dirty. Definitely worth getting another battery. I can say that for sure. I do like it. Pretty cool. Kids love it. I'm not sure if anybody's old enough to remember, but I can say there's a slogan that existed back in my day. This thing is kid tested, dad's approved. All right, so we had a great time out with the Megalodon. We tried not to get it too dirty, and we cleaned it up a little bit before we brought it back in here, and it held up very well, cleaned up very well. The body didn't take too much damage. One thing I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video was how the chassis is different for this particular model. Given this is shaped like a shark, there was modifications to the chassis. You can see here where the shark's mouth is and the tail. So let's keep that in mind. That was another difference I didn't mention from the other LMTs. But overall, it was a great experience getting airtime, doing wheelies, trying to figure out how to do a front wheelie was pretty interesting, but a lot of fun. My girls loved it. Now, we took it out to the park. It did attract a lot of attention from the kiddos out there, and luckily, they all knew the song that kind of goes along with this. This is a Megalodon. It's not a baby, but sure enough, that song came out. So I try to avoid that song when I can, because once it gets into the heads of my kids, it sticks for a long time and it goes on loop. So as much as I love this, I do dread the fact that song will be playing as we drive it. So they had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. And for the price point of $279.99, I know some folks may not agree, but I think for the technology, for what it is, how it looks, how it functions, all the parts that are inside of it are pretty nice. Like I said, the Traxxas version, we need a lot of upgrades to be able to do what this one does. And when you think about it from that perspective, this has what that one doesn't, and it's at $279.99. So out of the box, it's pretty nice, and I do enjoy it. Again, my girls enjoyed it as well. Now, one cool thing about the Megalodon in general, for the real one from Monster Jam, is that the driver for this is female. Now, why is that important to me? Well, I have 4 daughters, and my daughters do like the things that I like, given RC cars. They do like monster trucks. So I will be taking them to Monster Jam as it comes locally here, either to my town. There's another town up north. It's about 2 hours that I'm going to try to take them to see the actual real Megalodon. I hope to actually meet the driver. I probably will get one of the pit passes and just have the girls meet her, that they were so in love with the Megalodon, they can actually meet the driver of the real one. And again, it's pretty cool that the driver currently for this truck is a female. So another cool little tidbit of information, if you guys didn't know that. The driver is female for the real Megalodon. And if you guys have kids, really a fun truck for kids and for adults. I mean, it's not something you pick up at Target. The ones you see at Target with the big foam wheels, you can probably drive on water with the big, kind of foam body for like, I forget, 30, 40, 50 bucks. This one is for adults. This one has technology and things you can upgrade. So really awesome truck by Losi. I do enjoy it. It's going to be my favorite monster truck right now in this size. Again, the only one I have to really compare it to is the Traxxas monster truck. I wanted to upgrade this, but again, you can kind of see just from the size of the motor, like I mentioned earlier, compared to this one, that alone will have to do a lot to do what this one can do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can please remember to subscribe, comment below for any upgrades you think we should do additionally. I know that there are some metal components that we'll probably be adding to this as well. And again, I do appreciate all of you guys for watching. I do appreciate for all the subscribers that have subscribed to us. We're just over 12,000 subscribers, and I do appreciate all of you. We have been getting a lot more views on our videos, and again, I do thank you all for that. And we'll see you next time for the next video, and when we upgrade this, we'll do some more videos on that too. Thank you guys for watching. So what is it exactly that my kids do while I'm recording out here? Let's take a look.
Nice shelter.
What are you guys doing?
We're making a shelter.
Because we were hot and we needed shade.
You're making a shelter because it was hot and you needed shade?
Yeah.
Wow.
And me want to play. Very nice. I want to play.
You were playing?
I want to play.
What would you do?
I'm just putting this more stuff off. Me too.
All right, so Hila, tell me what you think about this.
I like it. And I like the mouth and the eye. I even like the getting one ever say again. I don't know what to say. And I even love the tires.
You love the tires? Here, let me put this microphone on you, and you can tell me, what else do you like about it?
I like the human in there.
There's a human in there?
And I
You're
like
right. There is a human in there.
it.
What else do you like?
Even the teeth.
The teeth? Those are pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, Sahiba, you tell me what you think about the monster truck.
It looks cool. There's a driver inside. That's
It is
cool.
a driver. Your sister said human.
Me too.
What else?
It has the Monster Jam logo, which is a toy. There's also those little designs right there.
Talking about the decals, the logos,
Yeah.
sponsors? You're right. That's a good observation.
It says B.
What else do you like about it?
It says B.
It's your first time seeing it up close.
Yeah. Also has the little thing they have on one of the other ones. Can I hold it?
Yeah, hold it.
my drive.
Here, I'll hold the microphone. You can tell me all about it. You put that down. Tell me all about it. What do you see?
I noticed that there's like springs so they could bounce like that.
Yeah, those are shocks.
If I spin one wheel, the other wheel spins. That's,
Yep, it does have the open diffs.
but it looks like it spins the opposite. But it probably spins.
Also good observation. Anything else?
What's this little part right here?
Let me see. Pick it up. I can't see. Those are the links and the drive. Oh, that's the drivetrain. It's a 4-wheel drive. So you see the drivetrain in the front and the back.
What's that part?
That's the axle.
What's this axle do?
Anything else you see? It hooks up the drivetrain to the rear tires so they spin. Goes into the transmission. The drivetrain goes into the transmission.
And like some of the wires are like put into this clear through too.
Yeah, you're right.
So no dirt gets into it.
Yes, no dirt can get in it. What else you see? Anything else cool?
It has a steering wheel, but this guy doesn't have any legs.
Oh yeah, he does not have any legs. You're right.
It has a real window.
Real window. Yep, I like that.
Oh, this bendy.
The fins are bendy.
Yes, I love it. I love it bendy.
Pretty
Oh, I
cool.
can see how it.
Oh yeah, the roll cage is inside the fin. Basically doing the whole review for Dad. I love it.
Wait, if you were to look inside, there's this little hole that you can like it's just like nothing under it, but there's this hole you can see under
I
it.
think it's a roll cage. Let me see. Hold this over. Hold this upside down. Let's take off the cover so you can take a look at the inside. Hold it upside down, honey. Upside down. Just hold it. I gotta undo this so we take off the cover. I don't want you to drop it though, okay? We'll take the cover off and then you can do an in-depth review. Hold the body to the top. Let go. There you go. Now tell me what you see on the inside. What do you like about it?
So I can see the bottom of it, and I see the part that I was like, look, like you can stick your finger. Right
Yeah.
there. But
That's
let
where
me
the fin
see
goes.
if it's easier.
Hey, no, it's okay. You don't gotta stick anything inside of it. You want to see this now? Tell me what you see in here.
I can see the battery.
The battery, yeah, mounted on top.
I love more.
There's some rocks on the ESC there, but that's fine.
That kind of looks like a real engine.
Row engine, okay.
That looks like a cup holder.
The cup holder, yeah, that's where it mounts. Looks like a cup holder. You're right.
So this goes into that hole.
You're right. That's where it mounts.
What's this?
That's the antenna.
Wait, so there's an antenna? Oh, it goes through.
No, it just sits there so the controller can control it.
Oh. So is that kind of like a sensor? Works like a sensor.
All right, pretty good review.
Wait, I noticed that
Oh.
this
Yes.
goes into this, and
Yep.
then there should be the same one on the other
Yeah,
side.
so it has 4 connections. See the one in the back?
The one has this, so there needs to be. Oh, right there.
Yep, you're right. All right, my
That kind
girl.
of looks like a suitcase or ice
Kind of
chest.
does look like a suitcase or an ice chest. Yeah, I think that's the fuel tank. Pretty cool. All right, you did a great job. I loved your review. Saheba says this is a thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is kid tested, dad's approved.
I tested it.
All right, let's get going.